What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a shoe that's been out on the market for a hot minute, and today I have the opportunity to do a review on the Asics SUPERBLAST. The Asics SUPERBLAST is a neutral, non-carbon fiber plated shoe that is built for performance. From tempo runs to long runs to upbeat runs, whatever it is that you need to do, this shoe can do it. Now, before we dive deep into the shoe, let's talk about some introductory things, starting with the price point. So this shoe has a expensive price tag of $200. Now, for a men's size 10.5, we come in weighing it at 8.9 ounces. Now, regarding the specs of this shoe, we have a 45.5 millimeters in the heel, 37.5 millimeters in the forefoot, giving us a 8 millimeter heel to toe drop. Now that the introductory things are out of the way, let's take a dive into the SUPERBLAST, starting with the tongue. This tongue has a gusseted tongue with a wing style system on it. I want you to take a look at it. Okay, so let's look at it right here. We have a wing style right here. Now, traditionally in the past, if you've ever seen me say or show anything like this, I've always liked it to the bat wing style. So take a look at that. And you see the little wing style we have here. I want you to see on the inside of the shoe, we have the gus. So see if you can see that right there. Let me move this out of the way. Take a look at that. You can see in here, and you can see that it is a gusseted tongue on the medial and the lateral side of the shoe. And the tongue is pretty thin. So look at this right here. Very thin, not much to it. There are certain spots you can see right here where you can see directly through the tongue for breathability. And then on the top of the tongue, we have the lace lock to keep the tongue up to prevent it from shifting and sliding down into the shoe. So I did want you to take a look right here on the tongue. You will see that you have two little padded spots right here on the left and on the right of the tongue. And obviously, as you see, it is pretty thin. Let's flip it on back to the heel counter on the SUPERBLAST. I want you to take a good look at the heel counter here. And one thing you will notice as we begin to look at it, the shape of it. We have this V-like here. The shape that will pretty much kind of hug your Achilles tendon, hug the back of your foot. And if we look at the heel counter, we have a single seam support right here. I want you to see on the side. It is very supportive towards the midsection. Little top kind of folds down a bit, so there's not that much support on the top part. But on the center and the bottom of the heel counter, we have this support seam right here. Additionally, we do have the pull tab. So we do have that there. Looking on the inside, you do have just the standardized level of padding on the inside. Pretty comfortable. I had no issues with foot slippage, heel slippage, anything like that. It did me very well. Let's move on to the upper on this shoe. Now we do have a jacquard woven upper material. I want you to take a look at this right here. What we have, a beautiful color display. Obviously this shoe is a beautiful color. I want you to look at this material. Let's look at the pliability on it. Now, I will say after 300 miles in this shoe, it is a bit broken in, but it is good. Look really close at the upper material, woven together, very good, solid foot hugging. I thoroughly enjoyed that about this shoe. The upper was fantastic. Had no issues with it at all. Felt good running hot days, cold days, anytime. It worked well. Very breathable, lots of air, made my foot feel really good. I just love the foot hugging feel that we have on this jacquard woven material. Very good upper. I think you'll like it. So the word super shoe has been thrown around a lot in the shoe community, and typically if you're a super shoe, you have good foam, but primarily it's the carbon fiber plate that makes a shoe. I can say without a doubt that the Asics SUPERBLAST is a super shoe minus the carbon fiber plate. The best thing about this shoe is what's under the hood, and that is the midsole foam. I want you to take a good look at this right here. Hopefully it will come clear on the camera. We have an FF Turbo Blast foam on top with a FF Blast Plus on bottom, basically squeezing together right here, and you will see it is just a concoction for success. This foam is super responsive, super lightweight, super bouncy. I love this about this shoe. For this shoe to be really big, it offers the ability to take off when you need to, and that is due to the foam on the midsole. Asics, I don't know how you do it, but keep doing it because I thoroughly love what you're doing. Last but not least, let's take a look at the outsole on this shoe. So I will preface that this shoe does have 300 miles on it, and with 300 miles, you would expect that there would be a massive high wear down rate. And I'm happy to report that after 300 miles, this shoe is still kicking. It is still going, and I'm super impressed. And the reason this shoe has continued to thrive is because of the rubberized outsole that's used here. So let's take a look at it. So one thing you will notice is we have AHAR Plus rubberized outsole strategically placed in this shoe, pretty much all the way around the perimeter of the shoe. And then we have one section right here in the midfoot area, the forefoot area. And then nothing pretty much in the midfoot and near the heel in the center. This AHAR Plus is covering the FF Blast Plus technology that we have going on here to protect that foam and increase the longevity of the shoe. But take a look at it right here. Overall, there is not much wear down. We still have plenty of rubber, and that is a good thing. That means I'm potentially going to get 500, maybe 600 miles out of the shoe, and I got my money's worth. So for $200, I'm very impressed with this AHAR Plus technology used on the outsole. Hey guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I hope you found the content helpful on the Asics SUPERBLAST. If you would, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Follow along with me as I continue to do more reviews on awesome shoes. Additionally, if you would, comment down below. I want to hear from you. The Asics has been out for a while. What do you think about the SUPERBLAST? Is it a shoe you like, a shoe you dislike? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, aim high.